So Henry Cavill has given us an update on the Warhammer 40k universe that he is essentially the Kevin Feige of. Yes, it's a good update. You read from the title anyway, the headline. Faithful is key. Cool. Good. Excellent. His kind of commentary with respect to The Witcher and the fact that he left The Witcher, and now his comments on this, I would say that bodes very well. Very, very well. So we'll dive into this today. Hit subscribe if you're new here, folks. Turn the bell notifications on to stay up to date on the world of pop culture, movie news, and movie reviews. Tomorrow, at the time I'm recording this, I'll be watching The Iron Claw, which I cannot wait for. It's only just released in the UK, annoyingly. But yes, that'll be coming up tomorrow. But like I said, hit subscribe, guys. Let's take a look, shall we? So, Henry Cavill provides an update on Warhammer to bring it to the screen and be at the tiller so it can be faithful is key. Good. Good. It's fascinating that we're in this current state of affairs where just someone says, yeah, I want to adapt things that you love so it looks like the thing you love. That we're praising that. Right? Isn't that crazy? That's the world we live in. That fans are promised something which resembles the thing that they love. And we're like, yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously that's how it should be. Very frustrating. But nonetheless, he is saying that, and that's a good thing. So Henry Cavill, of course, shared an update on the Warhammer Cinematic Universe that he's developing on behalf of Games Workshop and Amazon Prime. So Cavill appeared on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast to promote his latest film Argyle, where he shared his update on Warhammer. And he said the following: "It is the great privilege of my professional career to have this opportunity. I can't say too much again. It's early days still, but to have this opportunity to bring it to the screen and be at the tiller so it can be faithful is key. This is the stuff I've been dealing with since I was a kid. This is the sort of stuff I spend my free time daydreaming about as an adult as well. And I get to bring it into life. And there is no greater reason that I joined this industry than doing something like that. And I'm very happy to be here." Interestingly, Cavill and Vaughn also teased that the two might be teaming up with Warhammer as well. So Josh Harrowitz asked, "Have you tried to get Matthew into Warhammer or gaming at all?" And Cavill responded, "No, not yet. However," Vaughn then retorted, "Gaming? I love gaming. What do you mean gaming at all?" "But we've spoken," Cavill added. Yeah, listen. I said I'd work with Henry in lots of different ways." Cavill concluded with a grin. "Yeah, watch this space." And this is good. This is honestly nothing bad, positive. Like, Games Workshop can have some problems here and there. They've like denounced people and, you know, given like female space marines and like weird bits and pieces and stuff like that. And Amazon Prime can have some nonsense issues as well, right? Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of problems with certain companies surrounding this, but they're not all wrong and they're not all bad. So Amazon Prime, for instance, is now investing quite large swathes of money in renewing the terminal list and expanding that as its own universe. That's great. That is super cool and super not what you associate with Amazon Prime. And if you haven't watched it, you should absolutely watch it because it's great. And Henry Cavill being a part of this is the plus. He is literally the Kevin Feige of Warhammer Cinematic Universe. And that is what they're trying to do. They are trying to turn it into an interconnected thing. Now, that kind of makes sense, I guess. And I don't think they mean interconnected in the way that, you know, you have to watch, like, not like Marvel, where you have to watch each and every single thing to understand the other. I don't think that's what they're going to do. And they would be smart not to do that, actually. But him being the Kevin Feige of Warhammer, yeah, I'm all ears. And this is also him confirming that is the case, right? Like, I'm going to be at the tiller so I can guide it, so I can remain faithful. This is him confirming once again that that's his role. You know, he'd previously stated that that's what he was going to be doing. But it's nice to have it confirmed once again now that the contracts are signed. And just for a bit of background, Cavill had previously told Collider Warhammer is progressing very well, big things are happening, and we're very excited. And Games Workshop, when they came out and confirmed it, they said back in December last year, we announced Games Workshop and Amazon Studios had signed an agreement in principle to work together to bring the Warhammer 40k universe to screens, big and small. Well, today we have an update, and it's one we've all been longing to hear. We're now signed the full agreement, and the next stage can begin. All we can tell you right now is that an elite band of writers, each with their own particular passion with Warhammer, is being assembled to help bring the setting and characters you love to the screen. The illustrious group will be championed by Henry Cavill, who stands ready to take his place as executive producer, bringing his pen, sword and or spear to the project. This is ripe for the picking. This would be so good. I mean, there is so much you can do in Warhammer. So much. My God. It is like never ending. If you didn't know, I actually have a Warhammer 40k playlist here on the channel, where I did briefly some explained videos, like lore videos on the universe. It's not a universe which I was hugely familiar with. I did a ton of research for those videos. And in honesty, it's so deep that unless you're familiar with it, adapting the material, and this goes to why Henry Cavill is such a good pick, unless you're familiar with it, adapting the material and condensing it into even just a lore video is it's a lot. It is insanely difficult. So I think it's really good actually that they're going this road. But check out that playlist, by the way, if you're into 40k. But I think this is great. There's so much stuff you can do with it. So much stuff you can do with it. And 40k, for those that don't know, was heavily inspired by 2000 AD. They took a lot from 2000 AD. Not like a bad way. They, it's very like playfully inspired. It was a complimentary inspiration, I guess. But I'm keen for this, and I'm keen for Henry Cavill to stay acting, but move his career on to executive producing as well. And I think this will be fruitful. I think this will be really, really good. If they stay faithful, just that alone will buy so much goodwill from the fans. Just that. Literally just that. And how Henry Cavill left The Witcher and things like that, I think definitely he's going to stay faithful. Because this is his jam. He loves this stuff. This is his bread and butter. Loves it. Big, big gamer. So anyway, what do you think? Are you excited for this or not? Leave your thoughts down below. Cheers guys, take care. Bye-bye now.